Hey everybody, this is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex, and I wanted to show you our scanner, how our scanner works in conjunction with our Simplicity system. So we built a scanner, and that's what you see popping up here. The scanner will actually scan the markets on, you can add as many as up to 20, 30, 40 pairs to scan, and you can select the time frames that you want it to scan on. And so we have this opportunity here, and it's showing that on the Euro Swiss, there's a sell opportunity on the 15-minute, and voila, as you can see right here, Euro Swiss 15-minute, there it is. So I'm going to take this trade here. Also, this is nice because, and let me take the trade first and then I'll explain. Okay. All right, I took the trade. I'm going to place my stop loss right about there. Give it some running room just in case it spikes. It's about 30 pips. And that's 30 pips there. Okay, so I got the trade in place. Two things I want to show in this video. Number one, what's nice, it'll pop up and show you where alerts are for pairs, whether buy or sell, and that's great because you can actually use it with any strategy of your choice. That's totally up to you. But we use it in comparison and in partnership with the Simplicity system because it does all the heavy lifting. You know how you usually have all those tabs open at the bottom of your computer and your computer begins to run real slow? Well, you don't have to do that. I only have two tabs open, just the scanner and my charts. And by the way, this does have a click to open feature. So if an alert comes up, you can actually just click on the symbol itself and it'll pop open the charts. And what's even better about this is because it'll pop open the charts, there's a setting in here. Let me go to here so I can show you guys this. There's a setting in here where you can actually tell it what charts you want it to open on and what time frame to open on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this chart here that I'm using. I'm going to close it out and I'm going to click on the feature and look what happens. See, it pops it right open for you. So you don't have to have a bunch of tabs open when the alert comes on. You just simply click on the one that you want to have and take a look at, and then there you go. All right, so it does the work for us. It's kind of like our employee, those who are part of the Super Easy Forex group, our family. Most of them have this tool because they realize, hey, why should I stare at the charts or have a bunch of pairs open at the bottom? I'll just hire this scanner employee. That's what we call it, the employee. It works for us. It scans the pairs that we are looking for and on the time frames we're looking for. And when an alert comes up, there we go. It also does come with its own trading system as well, because it comes with a free trading system just in case you can't afford to get the Simplicity system. But the free trading system it comes with is not as robust as this system, but it is something that comes free with it. Okay, so if you haven't bought the scanner yet, I suggest you do. Last but not least, it also can work in conjunction with whatever strategy you have. So if you're trying to use the quote unquote market makers method, and and let me show you this. So let's just say that you're trading the M's and the W's. Okay, the high of the day, low of the day, the M's and the W's and stuff like that. See, market makers method, it worked last night. Most of the JPY pairs, those that went up against the JPYs, they all did pretty much the same thing. Gave the market makers M's, double tops. See, whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, all you had to do, and look at that, just you missed a lot of money by not having this system, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. Just tremendous amount of profits made last night. Tremendous amount of money. But anyway, the point is that when you have this scanner, it actually will work very well to help you to be able to identify, for an example, if you were trading the market makers method and you were just simply waiting for when it's the best time to get in on a sale like it did last night on those pairs, well, the scanner could have sent you an alert, and as soon as you got the alert, you could go straight to the charts and you would have just simply took the trade. That's all you do. So when the alerts come out, you can just simply set it, and when it pops up, you just look at whatever template you have or trading style you have and see if it lines up, and if it does, then voila, you you got it working for you. Okay, so no more staring at the charts all day. So for an example, when this all was happening and the spikes was happening, look at what happened. The alert would have came out and told you, okay, noise is over. Let's get in and get that money. And look, it dropped. And this was actually a trade that I recorded last night, but then I woke up this morning and for whatever reason the recording didn't finish. But this is one that I did record so you guys can see me trade this one from live from start to finish. I don't know what happened, but either way it goes, is you see the point, it did win. Okay, but the scanner will send the alert. Okay, that's the neat part about it. The scanner does the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so anyway, I'm in this trade that the scanner sent me the alert on. Oh, one last thing about the scanner. What's also nice about the scanner is because you see how this sell trade is here, but none others are there. Well, because it's also have a built-in feature that after so many candles close, it will disappear, so that you are aware that when this, if you come and just happen to be looking at your scanner and you see an alert, it's letting you know it's pretty fresh. Okay, it's only a few candles old and you may still have time enough to get back in on that trade. Because after a little while, this will disappear because it's saying, okay, now it's no longer a fresh signal. And so therefore, you know, there you go. So anyway, I'll pause this video. We're in Euro Swiss and go pull it up. All right. And so that's the trade I'm in. Also, one last thing about this one. The neat part about this is, I'm going to use this as an example. So if you want to be a trend trader, and that's your strategy. So let's take a look. It's saying to sell on the 15-minute. There's a sell opportunity on the 15-minute on the Euro Swiss. So I go to my charts and I do my analysis and I say, okay, I see it. There it is. But let's take a look at, and you can be a trend trader off the 4-hour, which the 4-hour says it should be a sell. And then the daily, you see it's up in the sell box. Okay, so either way it goes, it looks like it wants to be ready to sell. Okay. And I'm not sure why I got all this. Oh, probably during class. Forgot to clean my charts up. So let me move this out of the way so you guys won't think that there's something special on my charts. Just be teaching classes. So anyway, the 4-hour says sell. The daily has it in the sell zone on our simplicity system. So therefore, let's go ahead and take the sell. See, so I can trade with the trend, with the trend, with the trend. So it doesn't matter whether you want to be a reversal trader or whether you want to be a trend trader. Having these two tools combined together will make your trading career completely easy so that you're not staring at the charts all day. It'll do it. All right, I'll pause it and we'll be back. All right, just giving you guys an update. It's still a couple hours later. The market hasn't moved much, but I'm up 5 pips. So I will continue to hold in. And what I'm going to do, and by the way, I'm going to move my stop loss way down. I don't need it that high yet. I'll move it right about there, and that will be, let's see, that's 16 pips. Okay, so I got it 16 pips, and my board is 30 pips still. Okay, so I got it in place on this trade, so I'm good to go. And I will pause it and come back. But what I'm going to do before we do that, just in case it hits the stop loss or the TP, I'm going to put yellow lines across here so that you can clearly see exactly where the stop loss was. And you can clearly see where my TP was. Okay, so if it hits it and I'm away or asleep or something, we have it marked up. Okay, so I'll pause it and come back later. Also guys, this is another trade that I added in to the mix, which is GBP JPY, and I like it. It's meeting our rules, and it's on the 30 and on the 1 hour, so I really like it. My scanner is sending me more information. Let me know, but yeah, this is one that I'm in as well. And so I have my stop loss right here. You can see I'm up 25 pips. And again, today's date is 3/19/2021. If you're in the US, it's 3/18/2021. So you can always check the candlesticks and price action to verify whether this is legitimate or not. I'm going to highlight this one as well, just so you'll know where I have my take profit. Now on this one, I didn't necessarily even put a, I'm sorry, I have my stop loss up here. I really didn't even put a take profit on it. I'm just going to let this one ride. It has plenty of running room, and so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it be. Okay, I'll decide later on, but at least I do have my stop loss in place. So I'll pause it here. I also see another one that I like, and so I'm going to take that opportunity on this one as well, which is CAD JPY. Okay, so I'm going to take my opportunity on that one as well. I like the way it's set up, and I'll put my stop loss right there. And again, on this one, I probably am not going to, this is going to be a swing trade. If I were to put a TP, I would put it to this level right about here. But I won't stay recording this that long, but that'll be about where I'm going to put it. And here is my stop loss up there on that one too, okay? So again, this is a CAD JPY on the 1 hour, okay? So I'll pause it here. Okay guys, as you can see, this is just an update. I'm up 39 pips on GBP JPY. This will probably be the last point on this particular trade because again, I'm going to hold this trade for pretty long time, possibly. I'm not sure yet, but at least you see it did work. I'm up 39 pips on this one. So I'll pause the video, but I won't come back to this one because, again, this may be one that I hold for a little while. And let's check on this one here. As you can see, CAD JPY, I'm up 3 pips. It's just beginning its work. But again, I won't continue to record this one either. This is another one that I'm holding as a swing trade for quite some time. So I won't reflect on this one again. And this one here, as you can see, I'm up 8 pips. So when we come back, I'll actually just update you on this particular trade here, as this is more of a short-term one. And you can see I'm currently up 8 pips on this trade. And here's my entry right there. And here's my stop loss right up there. And you know, so I'm good to go. And that was only 16 pips from here to here. It looks pretty large, but actually it's only 16 pips. So, you know, I'll see. And I'm actually already made half of that already with the 8 pips. So if this was just considered a scalp, I could close it here. But anyway, just giving you an update. So the next time I come on, we'll just check and see what happens with this one here. Okay. We shall see what happens with this trade. Hey, just an update. I took this trade right here as well. The Euro NZD on the 15-minute. I'm up 4 pips so far on this one. Just going for a short little win on this one. And how many pips is that? I think about 30. Let's see. Hovering my mouse. Yeah, 34 pips. So we'll see. I might move it up. I'm not be so greedy. Move it up to right about there. Move my little disco area. It's right here. Okay, I'll see it. So it's going to touch, and then dropped all the way down, touched right there, and then shot back up. So I think this is a pretty sexy area to be able to put my take profit on that one. And so I'm still in that one as well, waiting. This one so far is just jiggling around, not doing much of anything. And so just waiting. It's just a waiting game from here. So I'll be back. All right, you guys, this is a final update. This is Friday, again, 3/19. And so GJ, the dragon, actually gave me 111 pips. Let's go to CAD JPY, which is still creeping along, gave me 18 pips. So let's do the math. And put the calculator on the screen so we can do this together. And this is the nature of trading. This is how it is. So we have 111 pips plus 18 pips. All right, and then let's go to the other ones that I told you I was in. Let's see if they moved last night. And that would be the Euro NZD. me a second. Okay, Euro NZD, it didn't do anything. It's just still sitting in the same area. So it's just jerking around. So I'm down just a few pips by 10. So we'll do minus 10. And I'll just close it out. I'm not going to hold this one over the weekend. Okay. So I'm still up a positive 119 pips from last night. And then let's go to do, we did the dragon at 111. So I'm going to close that tab out. I'm going to close this one out. And then we're left with this one. And this one only gave 3 pips, negative 3 pips. It didn't move. So both of these are the euro pairs. So as you can see, minus 3 pips. So that gave me 116 pips last night. And I'll just close this trade out as well. I'm not going to hold it over the weekend. And voila. There we go. So my net total from yesterday is a total of 116 pips. All right. So again, let's do the math. Again, 111 from GBP JPY plus 18 from CAD JPY. That gave me 129 pips from last night. Minus 3 from this pair, which is the Euro Swiss. It didn't move. And then minus 8 from the other Euro NZD because it didn't move much. So that gave me with a net total of 118 pips from last night. So you guys seen it live from start to finish, good and bad. And there you are. And that's going to happen. As you notice, the Euro NZD and the Euro Swiss both are the same had the same problem, the Euro. So whatever was going on with the Euro last night, it just chose to spike around but not do much of anything. And instead of just waiting around on it, carrying over the weekend, I close it out and take the 118 pips and praise God for them. Okay, so that's the video. Congratulations. Have another good trading day.